It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to Lakinsports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
And welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube, Lakinsports.com. Brad Hendricks with you. We got on a little bit of a delay than what we had originally wanted to get back on the air, but we're at 3 minutes to go before we tip things off between the Broncs and the Longhorns of Holcomb here on the high school gym floor on Throwback Night. The Broncs sporting the throwback uniforms, wearing white tops with purple bottoms. And Jared, we talked about it earlier with a lot of the throwbacks. The girls had throwback uniforms from back in the early to mid-90s. Broncs, these are kind of thrown together because Lakin never wore a white top with a purple bottom back in the throwback days. But there's just been so many of the throwback, the older Broncs boys basketball uniforms that they've gone through. You know, some have been given out as year-end awards and different things like that. So a lot of the numbers didn't match, but nonetheless, Broncs sporting. And I'm trying to think what years those would have been. I'm thinking mid-90s as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Now the shorts probably a different time.
Might have been a little bit earlier.
Yeah, shorts probably in the early 2000s maybe, but the Broncs and Longhorns on the floor getting set to do battle here this evening. I didn't get a chance to get Holcomb's starting lineups, but we'll get them as soon as they are introduced. I kind of have an idea, but I didn't want to really guess. And we do have them. So here in just a minute, we'll turn it over to public address announcer Garrett Penzer for the introduction of our starting lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lakin for tonight's home basketball game featuring the visiting Holcomb Longhorns and your Lakin Broncs. On behalf of USD 215 and the Lakin Bronc Athletic Department, we'd like to welcome our guests from Holcomb. We're glad you made the trip for tonight's game. Please remember that extracurricular activities are an important part of education. We encourage you to support your team in a positive manner in accordance with the Kansas State High School Activities Association at Rule 52. Please let the coaches coach, players play, and the fans cheer for tonight's game. Tonight's starting lineup being brought to you by Lakinsports.com. Can't make it to the game? Tune in to Brett Hendricks and Lakinsports.com on YouTube. Starting lineup, first for the visiting Holcomb Longhorns, number 3, a 5'11 senior, Braxton Sizemore. For the Broncs, number 3, a 5'9 senior, Servando Gonzalez. For the Longhorns, number 5, 6-foot sophomore, Damon Mesa. For the Broncs, number 11, 6'2 senior, Alan Martinez. For the Longhorns, number 15, a 6'1 senior, Dagan Van Pelt. For the Broncs, number 12, a 5'10" senior Connor Hudson. For the Longhorns, number 23, a 6'4" senior Caden Johnson. For the Bronx, number 15, 5'9" junior Pablo Areola. For the Longhorns, number 33, 6'4" senior Cooper Audrey. And for the Bronx, number 24, 6'3" freshman Coulter Oldham. Longhorns are being coached by Chad Novak, Trevor Stapp, Aaron Miller, Trey Teeter. Bronx are coached by Nate Schmidt, Matt Heidman, Taylor Lovelady, and Bryce Simon.
Well, the lineups have been introduced. We're set to go from the Lakin High School gym. The Bronx and the Longhorn rivalry renewed. Bronx have won the last 3 meetings between these two teams. In two of those 3 meetings, the Bronx have knocked the Longhorns out of sub-state competition. Bronx in the home white uniforms, purple shorts. Holcomb in the road orange uniforms with the white letters and numbers trimmed in black. Coulter Oldham and Caden Johnson to tip it off at midcourt. And Oldham wins the toss. And it is loud already, Jared. Anybody that's ever watched a game here in the Lakin High School gym, there is no acoustics and it rattles. Servando step back 3 off the side of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes off to Braxton Sizemore. Wow, it is just rattling in my headset. Foul out front, called on Pablo Areola. His first foul of the game. Bronx going from our left to our right in this first half. Inbounds to Caden Johnson. Oldham on him outside. And Johnson loses the handle. There was some contact, but off the hands of Johnson. Allen with it out front, looking for space, drives left side, goes to the floor. Coulter battling for the loose ball, but it's last touched by Oldham, and it'll go back to Holcomb. And the Bronx with pressure, forced turnover. Would you like to say that it's a little bit electric in here, Jared?
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this game.
3 from the left side, short. Areola with the rebound, hands it off to Servando. Back to Pablo. Now back out front. They'll work it to the left side. Oldham, the drive in the paint, too strong off the glass. And the rebound comes off to Cooper Autry. Bronx with pressure off the miss. Braxton Sizemore across the timeline. Autry with it, right side. Top the key to Johnson. Lob in the paint, knocked away. 4 Bronx there, take it away. Servando comes away with it.
That was great help.
From the left corner, Coulter. And it's stolen away from Areola in the paint. Damon Mesa with it, knocked away from behind into the hands of Connor Hudson. Servando in the left corner. Out to Hudson. Hudson penetrates, looking for help, kicks it out to Allen. Allen in the lane, off the glass, got it. Allen Martinez, Bronx draw first blood. Autry back to Sizemore, who works it up the near side. Autry, long range 3. It's off the mark. Coulter Oldham with the rebound. Gives it up to Oldham, who gets it to Allen. Allen thought about the step back, now gets it back out to Servando. Servando drives, stopped by Autry, out to Hudson. Hudson,
Short.
3, that's short. And the rebound comes off to Caden Johnson. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. Called by Longhorn head coach Chad Novak. Luke Tolbert and Chris Palacios will enter during the timeout. Wow. I don't know what's louder, in my headset or if I take the headset off and just go live.
I don't know.
I can't get a good balance in the headsets. If I turn the gain down too loud, too low, then it feels like I've got to yell.
Well, I was going to say that one was on mine anyways.
But I don't want the...
Mine's pretty good.
You're pretty good?
Well, I think so.
Okay. Well, mine's not bad right there. Just want to make it to where I don't seem like I'm yelling.
Oh, come on. You do that every game. It don't matter.
Well, I get a little carried away at times. Dagan Van Pelt with the inbound. Dribbles up near side. Takes it to the baseline. On a block called.
You know, that was a great try.
That was a good try by Adric Gomez-Escobar just into the lineup for Lakin during that timeout. That was a good try. I thought he was going to get it. Lob inbounds to Palacios. Long cross-court pass. Layup good by Luke Tolbert. And we are tied.
Short.
3 out front by Servando, short. And Cooper Autry comes away with the rebound. Takes it up the far side. Ooh. May have gotten away with a push on the dribble.
Connor got lucky there too. About came down on a foot. It just kind of slid
Dagan
off
Van
of it.
Pelt. Spin move on Adric. Missed the shot. Ball is loose. Shot's good and a foul called. Dagan Van Pelt with the putback and a chance at the three-point play. Foul is on Alan Martinez. That's his first. Caden Johnson back into the lineup for Holcomb. Sizemore will wait after the free throw attempt. Van Pelt, a 50% free throw shooter. On the season, the Longhorns average 62 points per game. They shoot 52% from the free throw line, and that one off the mark. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Holcomb with their first lead here early in the contest. Left side, Allen looks to drive. And a block.
Ooh.
Allen may have gotten lucky on that one.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he might have gotten lucky there. And it'll be a 2-shot foul. Foul is on Luke Tolbert, I believe. We'll wait. No, that is on Chris Palacios. Allen at the line to shoot 2. Free throw is short.
Seems like everything's a little bit short for Lakin tonight.
Well, the thing about it is, I mean, I know Lakin practices in here a lot, but this is the first game action they've had, so it's going to be a little bit different. Allen was across the line, a lane violation. Oh, and it goes to Holcomb. I think he stepped across.
I'm going to find out.
You're going to find out. You have the replay capability.
Yeah.
Bronx with full court pressure. Caden Johnson stops. Now finds Sizemore. Yeah, he did.
Yep, just barely before.
Near side, Tolbert. The long 3. Long. In a fight for the loose ball. Caden Johnson and Alan Martinez tie up. And Caden Johnson going at Alan Martinez. Alan Martinez did nothing but stand there with his hands up.
He just put his hands up because he knew something.
The arrow points to Holcomb.
I mean, all that was 2 guys hustling for the tie-up, and he lost control of it.
Inbounds out front to Johnson, gives it up to Sizemore. Now near side to Luke Tolbert. Tolbert off the screen from Autry. Autry with another screen. Pass to the corner. Luke Tolbert, air ball on the 3. Connor Hudson with the rebound. Student section very loud across the way. Servando looking to drive, stops, kicks in the corner to Adric, and they work it back out front. 3.5 to go in the quarter. Hudson stops at the free throw line, out to Oldham, 3 from the left side. It's a little long, and off the hands of Servando, out of bounds on the rebound. Pablo Areola back in the lineup for Lakin. Eric Munson into the lineup for the Bronx. Holcomb basketball, Bronx in full court pressure. Dagan Van Pelt up the far side and throws it away. They're going to say last touch by Lakin, but I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to see from this angle, but it looked to me like he just turned and threw it out up the sideline. So Holcomb basketball, near side, Dagan Van Pelt with it, top of the key, Caden Johnson. Palacios from the right side, that's a charge.
Saying if it wasn't going to be a charge, he was standing in the lane there for a while too.
Palacios with his second foul. Cooper Autry back into the lineup for Holcomb. Got a note there from Mike Helbert. Dish left side. Now near side to Hudson. 3 from Munson. It's off the mark. And the rebound comes off to Caden Johnson. Up the floor, Braxton Sizemore. Oh. Connor's going to get a cheap one just following the play, and it stopped right in front of him. First foul on Connor, 4th foul on the Bronx.
I thought he did a pretty good job of in the air moving out, not really touching a whole lot. But nonetheless.
Cooper Autry with the inbounds, guarded by Martinez. Near side, Van Pelt. Now to Johnson. In the paint, Damon Mesa with the basket. And Holcomb with 6 straight, drive, and a charge called on Servando. Bronx just need to settle down here.
Yeah, don't need to force too much, just play your game.
Don't get carried away. Holcomb, I mean, it's a big game. There's a big atmosphere here, but right now they're just slowing it down and taking their time with it. Lakin seems to be just a little bit panic mode. The Servando there with the steal, works it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Holcomb. Hudson dribbles up top of the key. Pablo dribbles left side, gives it up to Munson. Munson bounce pass near side to Connor. Connor looking to drive, sees the opening, layup, got it. Good court presence that time by Connor Hudson. That stops the Holcomb 6-0 run. Sizemore with it out on the wing. Off the screen, good defense by Martinez. 3 from the corner is good by Dagan Van Pelt. Van Pelt with 5. It's a 5-point Holcomb lead. Martinez backs out, looking to drive. Dish to Munson. 3 from the right side. Got it! Eric Munson with the 3 from the right side.
I think that's one thing that's going to make the game difference here is these freshmen stepping up for tonight.
Sizemore, the reverse layup is good. Good defense underneath by Eric Munson made Sizemore change his path, but he was still able to lay it in. Allen backs in. Scoop shot good as he goes to the floor. Nothing called, but Allen with the scoop shot.
The ref held up his hand too and almost blew his whistle. We saw that in the girls' game as well.
Yeah. Autry drives. Did they get the charge or just
no,
a
just
turnover?
out of bounds, just out of bounds. I
So
believe.
a turnover on Holcomb, but they're very lucky. That should have been a charge.
I believe.
Yeah, I don't see any call made.
Yeah.
Oldham back in the lineup for Lakin. 31.7 seconds. And Pablo will take a seat. They'll leave Munson in the lineup. Bronx basketball. Servando slows it down. Bronx may hold it for one. 22 seconds to go. Damon Mesa and Servando out front. Works it near side to Munson. Now over to Oldham. On the drive. Connor with it. Now 6 seconds to go. Connor, kick to Oldham. Oldham the drive. Stops in the paint. Oh, Van Pelt with the arm, didn't get it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. And after 8 minutes of play, the Bronx trail the Longhorns by the score of 11-9. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin. 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Lakin basketball as we start the second quarter. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball here on Throwback Night in the Lakin High School gym. Give to Oldham. Out to Hudson. 3 right side off the flat of the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes off to Autry, but he walks with it. Good defense by Eric Munson, and it'll go back to the Bronx. Long inbounds up top to Servando. Servando long 3 top of the key, got it! Servando Gonzalez with the 3, and the Bronx are back on top by 1.
Finally got his legs under him there.
Pass right side,
There
and a
we
charge.
go.
Alan Martinez standing there. Damon Mason off the pass. Ran him over.
That ref didn't act like he wanted to call it, just kind of waited and then said, oh, wait. Kind of got ran over.
So the Bronx with their first lead since leading 2-0. They have the basketball. Munson with the bounce pass near side, Sizemore on him. They work it to the left side, Martinez. Allen the drive right side. It'll be on the floor. That foul will go against Luke Tolbert. First foul on Tolbert, 4th foul on the Longhorns. Munson to inbound for the Bronx. Caden Johnson back into the lineup for the Longhorns. Just underway, second quarter. Munson's inbound tip by Sizemore and stolen away by Damon Mesa. Now Sizemore with it. Right wing to Cooper Autry, up top to Caden Johnson. Johnson averages just over 9 points per game. Dagan Van Pelt with it. He just averages right at 9 points as well. Autry, their leading scorer, averaging 14 points per game. And the pass underneath, intended for Mason. That foul will go against Servando. And that's 2 fouls on Servando Gonzalez. Servando very valuable not to get in major foul trouble here tonight. Cooper Autry with it, guarded by Martinez. 3 from the left side. Sizemore got it. And Holcomb back on top by 2. Servando has it stolen away by Van Pelt. Van Pelt holds up. Dishes to Sizemore. Back out to Van Pelt on the wing. 3 off the dribble, in and out, won't go. Mesa with the rebound, leans in. Allen with the block. Servando with the loose ball. Allen coming up from behind Hudson, who had the defense, and swatted that out of there. Allen sizing up the defender, looking to drive. Reverse layup, got it. Allen with 6 to lead the Bronx, and we are tied at 14.
You know, another thing these two teams have in common, they both have one loss, and it's the Dodge City.
Holcomb came to Garden City. Holcomb lost to Garden City.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
but
Coach,
both 6A schools, though.
Yeah, exactly. Both 6A. That's what I meant to say.
Allen the drive, got the shot to fall. So what do we have? A technical?
I believe so. And Schmidt's over here saying, well, what about that push earlier? What?
Nate's working the officials pretty hard.
Nothing.
I don't know what they saw with Allen. That ball went through and he just backed out.
He just backed up and was waiting on defense.
So Allen hits the second foul with the technical. And Autry hits the free throw. And missed the second one.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. He didn't do anything, but yet we get shoved off a charge foul, and then nothing comes from it.
Adric into the lineup for Lakin. Pablo Areola back in as well. Bronx still with the 1-point lead. Autry with the inbound. Over to Sizemore. And Allen went out, but he'll come right back in. Sizemore sees the opening, takes the shot and hits it. And Holcomb back on top. Our 5th lead change of the half. Oldham crosses over, finds Adric. Adric looking to drive, kicks it out front to Servando. Hudson, 3 out front, off the back iron, won't go. Sizemore with the loose ball for Holcomb. In the near corner, Van Pelt had it. The dish is back on the wing. Sizemore off the glass, good, and he's fouled. Pablo Areola with the foul, that's his second. So 3 Bronx with 2 fouls. Alan Martinez, one of those, back into the lineup. Sizemore with a chance at the 3-point play. Leads Holcomb with 9 as he missed the free throw. Holcomb back out to a 3-point lead. Servando with the 3. All but down and came back out. Cooper Autry with the rebound, knocked away by Servando into the hands of Coulter. Coulter, the layup, got it. Coulter with his first basket.
Coach calling for a timeout as well. Couldn't hear in this loud gym.
Yeah, just couldn't hear it. Sizemore with it. Drives left side, got the layup. Sizemore in double figures with 11. Allen behind the leg dribble, going to the floor, nothing called. Caden Johnson with the loose ball. Gives it out to Sizemore. In the corner, Van Pelt. 3, in and out, won't go. Autry, no! That's going that way. That's going that way. But they're going to give it to Holcomb. That easily went off Autry.
Yeah.
Van Pelt out to Johnson, back to Van Pelt. Van Pelt looking to drive, hands it off to Mason. Damon Mesa in the paint. Kick pass in the corner. Shot falls. Luke Tolbert pulled up over Servando and hit it. 5-point lead by the Longhorns, bashing their biggest of the half. Allen with it, back near side Servando. Handed off to Adric. Adric with it out front, gives it up to Calder, under 3 minutes to go. Allen with it, Allen, dish, Adric underneath, reverse layup, too strong, Autry with the rebound. Dish near side, Luke Tolbert with it. Kick in the corner, Van Pelt with the three, that's short, but Van Pelt follows the shot, grabs a rebound. Luke Tolbert on the drive, off the glass, won't go. Calder Oldham with the rebound, we've got a timeout. Coach Nate Schmidt finally gets the timeout. The officials could hear him. 2:32 to go in the half. Bronx with the basketball, but they trail by 5. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
When you choose a bank, you're investing your trust in a group of people who will be handling your hard-earned money. You look to them for expertise in financing your dream home and your teenager's first car, purchasing farm equipment, or expanding your business. At Kearney County Bank, we're invested in a community we believe in. Let us be your choice in community banking. Visit KearneyCountyBank.com or come by 221 North Main Street in Lakin or Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank, 1910 East Marion, Garden City, and see what our staff can do for you. The Kearney County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
2:32 to go in the first half. Bronx trailing Holcomb by the score of 23-18. Red Hendricks and Jared Hendricks with you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Eric Munson back on the floor for the Bronx. Servando, Coulter, Allen, and Connor also joining him. Will be Bronx basketball. Servando with it, dribbles near side. Up top to Oldham. Allen, dish underneath Servando, the drive off the baseline. Shot is good. Pulls the Bronx back to within 3. Wide open underneath Mesa. Off the glass, good. Allen stops in front of the defender and just lays it in. Holcomb quick up the other end and a charge. Servando standing his ground. And I'll tell you what, that's gutsy because he's got 2 fouls. That foul will be on Dagan Van Pelt. That's his first. The 5th team foul on Holcomb. The Bronx with 8. Servando looking to drive on Mesa. Bounce pass near side to Munson. Out to Coulter. Coulter drive. Oh, walk with it.
Dang it.
Good idea, but he did. He took that one extra
just
shuffle.
a little bit.
They were trying to get Pablo back into the lineup, but were unable to. Autry. They're going to get a foul, but that looked like it's on the other end with Coulter. Took that extra little shovel step.
Yeah.
Foul is on Munson.
No, Hudson.
Oh, Hudson. Hudson, okay. That's the second foul on Hudson as well. It's a Bronx with 4 starters with 2 fouls apiece. Caden Johnson with the free throw. 70% free throw shooter on the season. So safe to say you don't want to put him on the line very many times. Second free throw off the mark. Servando looking to drive, kicks it right side. Coulter steps in, back out front to Allen. Allen will drive over to Munson. From the corner, 3 off the front of the rim. Allen with the offensive rebound. Keeps it away from the defender, looking to drive. They clear out. Allen, the drive off the glass. Oh, it won't go. Allen with the rebound. And will get it off the glass. Allen was trying to work the foul. He didn't get it, but a nice job to get the basket. Sizemore with it, dribbles near side, Munson on it. Out to Johnson, back to Sizemore. Thought about the three. Now to Damon Mesa. Back to Sizemore, 30 seconds to go in the half. Longhorns work it over on the right side to Luke Tolbert. Now near side to Cooper Autry. Autry looking to drive. Now will pull up from long range. Off the glass, too strong. Sizemore with the rebound. Out to Tolbert. Three. Got it. Second chance points. Work for the Longhorns there. Back to a 5-point Holcomb lead. Servando. Stop. Three from the top of the key. And they could have called an and one, but they didn't.
He held his hand again and then just didn't call anything because I thought it was going to be and one. Servando
with the step back. Got the three. Very well could have been an and one, but then nothing called.
So, because I saw him go like this and then he just put his hand back down. I don't know if he was mistaken it for calling three was good or what he was trying to do.
So the Bronx will trail it by 2 as we go to the break, 29-27. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half numbers, and I think we'll be joined by Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway right after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Red Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
We're at the half. The Bronx trailing Holcomb by the score of 29-27 here at Throwback Night in the Lakin High School gym. Look at the first half numbers. First four of the Longhorns. Longhorns are led by Braxton Sizemore with 11 points. Luke Tolbert following with 7. Dagan Van Pelt with 5. Damon Mesa with 4. Cooper Autry and Caden Johnson with a free throw apiece. They have 1 each. For the Bronx, Alan Martinez leading the way with 12 points at the half. Servando Gonzalez with that big buzzer beater 3 at the end of the half. He has 8 points. Eric Munson with a 3. He has 3 points. Connor Hudson and Calder Oldham with 2 points apiece. From the free throw line, Holcomb 2 for 6. And the Bronx 0 for 2 from the stripe thus far on the evening. If you were with us earlier, the Lady Bronx suffered their second straight loss, a 60-35 defeat to Holcomb in our earlier game tonight. Now we're joined by Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. And coach, Lady Bronx looking good going into Christmas break at 4-2, but have stumbled out of the gate, now losing 2 straight after the break.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have went to that break, don't you think?
Hey, when you're hot, you just keep going, right?
I know. The competition changed also. Talking to the girls after this game is, I know Holcomb, sitting at 3-4, looks like maybe a team that's struggling, but they've played well and they've played some really good teams already. A little bit for us was just a mental thing right now, and we gotta fix some things of getting back to work in the practice, and maybe watch some film a little bit.
And you talk about some mental things, and it looks like Holcomb jumped out to a big lead, and you could almost just kind of see some of the air let out of the Lady Broncs tonight. And I don't want to ever say a team will quit, because these teams never quit. But it just seems like you can just kind of see that the shoulders drop a little bit, and their pace steps off by a half a step or so. And it just, teams might be struggling right now, but to get through that and get better and be a good team, you've got to battle through the adversity. And I think they're capable of doing it. They just can't let the little things get to them, and that's right now. Seems to me that the little things are what's eating away at them.
Well, it's even more than the score. You're exactly right. It's the little things of, not going and getting a rebound, missing a layup, missing a free throw. Like we let too many things affect us negatively.
Yep.
And exactly right. And then all of a sudden it's a snowball effect. It's one thing that leads to another. Then it's one thing that leads to two other things. So definitely some things that hopefully film, and hopefully what we've been trying to work on with them will help. But to be honest with you, I've had a couple of people that watched us at Sublette and then came and watched today, and all they said is the score doesn't actually depict what your team has done. They've gotten better in this many ways, but that's hard for girls to see.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, when you look in the paper and say, oh, they lost by 25, what good came out of that? But you can become a better basketball team even though you lose a basketball game. But I think tonight the game plan was there. It just seemed to me, I told Jared, it just seemed like maybe the Lady Broncs were about a half a step of recognizing, because Lakin had no trouble with Holcomb's press whatsoever tonight, but just couldn't reward themselves.
Well, and that's what we talked at halftime. It wasn't the press that was hurting us. I think we had us for about 15 turnovers in the first half. It was after we broke the press is where we turned it over.
Yeah.
And that's what I told them. I said, you got to understand, like, we've turned it over against the press a lot so far this season.
Yeah.
That's not where our turnovers came from. So there's something to do with being able to get better, at least at that. We just can't have a completely leaky dam. We only have so many fingers to poke in the hole. So we can't let these. We gotta now build on this of being able to break a press, but okay, now we can figure out what we want to do after we break it now.
And maybe sometimes it's they work so hard to break the press, now I'm behind it, now what do I do? Didn't expect to be there. Maybe it's a case like that. Where you just need to react.
I think it's a little bit of that. I think it's also, we're still trying to get in condition. Yep. It's tough when we really feel comfortable playing only about 7 or 8. They get tired. And we've got to have some girls step up from the bench and give us some kind of presence, at least guard-wise. I feel good about our posts off the bench, but guards got to give us something off the bench a little bit.
Exactly. And Jared Davidson with 7 points tonight. I really thought she was trying to make some things happen. She hit a few shots, but Jared's the type of player averaging just under 9 points per game. I think she needs to, the Lady Broncs have got to get a little bit more out of her. And I'm not saying, you're not meeting expectations, but her and Tegan, when you got the guards out front, those guards have got to lead the basketball team. And when Tegan's struggling, Jared's got to maybe pick that up a little bit.
She does, and I wish she played maybe sometimes with as much intensity as Sammy. I really, really have been pleased with Sammy's effort. I think she does a great job. There's still some things that she has to learn that will help her become even better. But if you can play with that much effort, then usually good things happen, and they've still been happening for her. And if Jarrah could play with that, I don't know if she's listening right now, but maybe she hears this later. And definitely, if she plays with that intensity, we need her to. Like you said, we need her to be the next one to step up.
Sammy tonight, unfortunately, though, most of her damage was from the free throw line, which you want as a post player. You want to work and get yourself to the free throw line, and she did that tonight. But the offensive output, twos in the paint have got to come around. But it's just there again. She was posted up. The shots, the passes were to her, but it always just seemed like a half a step behind by the time they could get the ball to her.
Yes, exactly. Definitely.
And Sammy's one of those. I'll tell you what, if there was a trainer room here at Lakeland High School, she'd be in it every morning because she's always battling for loose balls on the floor. She's just always on the floor.
Yes.
She's going after anything she can.
And that's not something you always see from a post player.
No, not at all. Sarah with some good minutes, finished with 6 tonight. Tegan with 7. Like I said, it just needs to get. It's one of those situations, and we talked about it last Friday. It's there. It's just got to mesh together.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got to shoot it better. We got to finish around the rim better. And that's something that's going to come with practice and with, some of the things that we do in practice. So hopefully we can fix that by Friday.
Yeah, chance to get back at it, maybe get this 2-game losing streak broken. Back into the High Plains League with Syracuse on Friday night. So, Coach, enjoy the week, get the ladies ready, and we'll look forward to talking to you on Friday.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
You betcha. Thanks, Coach. That's Lady Bronx coach head J.C. Holloway. Once again, the Lady Bronx losing their second game tonight by the score of 60-35, and they'll look to get back on the winning track on Friday night. Will be Holcomb basketball as we start our second half. Holcomb with the 2-point lead. Servando Gonzalez with a buzzer beater 3 at the end of the first half to pull the Bronx to within this 29-27 deficit. Sizemore with it to Van Pelt. Van Pelt in the first half with 5 points. Braxton Sizemore leading all scorers with 11. Autry penetrates, kicks to the corner. Van Pelt missed the 3, and we've got a foul on the floor. That'll go against Holcomb. Allen battling for the rebound. Caden Johnson with the foul. Bronx basketball. 4 Bronx starters with 2 fouls. Servando, Pablo, Allen, and Connor all with 2 fouls apiece. And Allen Martinez, more importantly, with that technical foul in the first half. Allen, the drive. Got the roll in it. Oh, no. He was moving underneath him. Oh, my goodness. Allen will pick up his 3rd foul, but he was moving on him the whole way. Allen with his 3rd foul. That was a great move. Allen was up, and Sizemore went underneath him.
Yeah, that kid was moving the whole time underneath.
So instead of a possible 3-point play, it's the 3rd foul on Allen Martinez. Cooper Autry with it on the left wing. Inside to Mesa. Mesa leans in on Areola and hits it. Servando off the dribble, he hits it. Servando in double figures with 10. Oh! That was a travel on the far side, and we're going to get Coach Schmidt with the technical foul. Autry will shoot the 2 technical free throws. Hits the first one. Missed the second. Holcomb with the basketball. Over to Sizemore. Now Caden Johnson, top of the key, near side to Van Pelt.
That might be one of the first times I've seen a technical call on a coach because of a travel.
Yeah.
But
And the thing about it is, he didn't leave no box. He wasn't
No,
at midcourt. He
he-
wasn't anything. Mesa squirts in under the defense and lays it up and in. Mesa with 8. From the right wing, Servando missed the 3. Autry with the rebound. Good hustle by Pablo, but Holcomb will keep the possession. Van Pelt, left wing, 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Oldham with the rebound and a foul on Mesa. Adric back into the lineup for Lakin. Holcomb back out to a 5-point lead. Adric with it on the right side. Gives it up to Servando. Servando looking to drive. Adric hands it off to Allen. Allen looking to drive. Spin move. Fadeaway. Got it. Allen Martinez with the fadeaway. He's got 14.
Put a little Dirk action on that one.
Mesa on the right side. Dribbles back out front. Cooper Autry takes it to the paint out to Sizemore. Lost the handle. He was going to fire from 3. Caden Johnson the 3 from the corner. Good. And with that 3, Holcomb out to their biggest lead. Allen in the paint. Got it. And a timeout, Lakin. We'll keep it right here. 4:52 to go in the third quarter. Foul is on Adric, his second. Johnson, 3 from the top of the key, got it. Caden Johnson with back-to-back 3s. And it's a 7-point Holcomb lead. Adric from the right wing, dribbles, top of the key, works it to Allen. Allen long 3, rolls off. And Cooper Autry with the rebound, brings it up himself on the left side. Gives it up to Palacios. They work it near side to Luke Tolbert. Damon Mesa gives it up to Tolbert. And a 30-second timeout called by Holcomb. We'll keep it right here. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Holcomb with their biggest lead of the game. They lead at 40-33. And like I've said before, Lakin needs to hold their composure right here. Holcomb's just taking the easy shot. They're not in a hurry. They're not panicked. They're just running their offense and hitting shots. Lakin with 4 players with 2 fouls. Allen Martinez, the lone Bronc, with 3 fouls. Holcomb basketball, inbound on the near sideline. Tolbert with the long inbounds in the backcourt. Almost a near travel out front, but didn't quite drag it. Palacios with it. Caden Johnson loses the handle, Works it near side to Tolbert. Off the screen from Mesa. Palacios pulls up. Pass tipped by Martinez. The drive, Tolbert off the glass. Allen pretty much had to just let him go.
Yeah.
Didn't want to risk picking up that fourth one. Tolbert with 9. We've got a foul on the dribble. Braxton Sizemore back in the lineup for the Longhorns. Eric Munson back into the lineup for Lakin will inbounds for the Bronx. Dagan Van Pelt into the lineup for Holcomb as well. Holcomb with their biggest lead at 9. 3:25 to go in the third. Right side to Areola. Munson flashes top of the key. Now to Servando. Servando head fake, steps back, 3, got it, and he went to the floor again, and then he stepped over him, but Servando hits the shot. Caden Johnson with the answer on the other end. Bronx quick. Servando, another 3, that's short. Battle for the rebound. Servando saves it off of Sizemore. Good hustle by Servando Gonzalez. Servando has been feeling it, but he was a little short on that 3 attempt. Pablo with the inbounds. Now they work it up top to Allen. Allen looking to drive. Over to Pablo. He'll give it up to Connor. Connor catch and shoot. 3, got it! Connor Hudson with the 3 from the right side. Pulls the Bronx back to within 5. 3 from the right side. Palacios in and out. And Eric Munson with the rebound. He'll give it up to Servando. 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Bronx trying to get back in it. Servando works it in the corner to Munson. Back out front to Allen. Allen looking to drive. Runs past Palacios and lays it off the glass. Near side, Caden Johnson. Van Pelt dribbling outside, hands it off to Chris Palacios. In the corner, Sizemore, I thought he might have walked with it. Same with
on the floor.
That's out on the floor. Luke Tolbert fouled on the dribble.
Yeah, they both kind of had that shuffle before they decided to go downhill.
Yeah, just
that
a little drag.
hesitation.
Yeah. Foul on the floor. Pablo Areola with his 3rd foul. 4th team foul on the Bronx in this half. Holcomb with 3. Holcomb inbound on their baseline. Lob to Autry at the free throw line. Lob back underneath to Johnson. Oh.
Jump ball. Eric had his hand
I was
on
hoping
top
that
of
Munson would have got the tie up, but I think they're going to get Connor Hudson. 3rd foul on Connor. Pablo, Allen, and Connor with 3 fouls apiece. Van Pelt, left side. Good defense. Hudson bounced it back on Van Pelt, and he was on the sideline. He tipped it back on him, and the Bronx get the turnover with 1:32 to go in the third.
There we go.
And a hold out front on Cooper Autry.
I'll say the Bronx, a lot of those times they're right there. They would just kind of go full speed, not put their arm out. They're probably going to get that reach call more often.
Foul on Autry is his first. Left side, Allen with the 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Luke Tolbert with the rebound, pressured by Areola, and he takes it up the far side. Cooper Autry with it. They work it out front. 3, in and out, won't go. Cooper Autry fouled. Should be on the floor, but I will see.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's on Allen.
Oh,
that's on Allen.
Connor was trying to say, hey, it was on him.
Connor was selling it. Well, but see, you didn't want Connor to pick it up. That's his 4. So
Well,
Allen
no,
Martinez.
he was pointing at Pablo. Said him.
Well, that would have been 4 on Pablo, too. Autry hits them both. Hudson from the top, 3 missed. Oldham with the rebound, fouled on the putback. Good hustle that time. Colter Oldham with the offensive board and was fouled with a chance at 3. Caden Johnson, Palacios back into the lineup. The foul was on Braxton Sizemore, his first. Adric back into the lineup for the Bronx. Missed the free throw, and Pablo comes away with the rebound. Holcomb had the rebound, but they tipped it away from themselves. Servando tried to drive, over to Pablo. Pass near side, Adric with the 3, that's off the side of the rim to Servando with the rebound. Servando scooped off the glass, won't go. Oh my gosh. Servando, he had him riding the hip all the way. Holcomb will get it. Last touch by the Bronx. Lob into Palacios. And a charge.
Great job.
Connor Hudson with the defense in the paint.
Great defensive effort.
Eric Munson back in the lineup for Lakin. .20 seconds to go in the quarter. The Bronx with a chance to tie it. After trailing by as many as 9, Servando walks it across. 12 seconds to go. Dish to Coulter, loose ball. He somehow comes away with it. Now Servando with it out front. Servando looking for space. Step back, 3. How many times is he going to get fouled on a step back 3 attempt?
I was going to say, he's not having any room to come down, and he's having a hand on his hip the whole time. But I guess I see it different.
Let's take a break. We're going to have to catch our breath for the final 8 minutes. We'll be back.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
46-43, Holcomb with the lead. Bronx will have the basketball as we start the 4th and final quarter. Foul situation, Holcomb's in no foul trouble. Autry with 2, Damon Mesa with 2. But the Bronx, Alan Martinez with 4 fouls, he's on the bench. Pablo Arreola with 3, Connor Hudson with 3. And then Adric with 2, Servando with 2. Adric dribbles left side, hands it off to Munson. Munson spin move in the paint, get in it, oh. Won't go, but he's fouled. Foul on Sizemore, that's his second. Eric Munson with the free throw attempt. He'll get 2 of them here. And it rolls off. And Eric hits 1 of 2. Van Pelt in the corner. Out to Sizemore. It's a 2-point Holcomb lead. Up top, Mesa. Over to Van Pelt. Van Pelt stops in the paint. Out front to Autry. Autry looking to drive, steps back, looking for help, finds Van Pelt. And a steal by Servando. Up the floor, Coulter. Bronx don't have numbers. Good job by Coulter to pull it back out. Coulter from the right corner. Gets past the defender. Got it. And we are tied at 46. I thought that was going to roll out.
I did too.
Oh, we got a foul.
I think it's Eric.
Foul is on Eric. That's his first. And that puts Holcomb in the bonus. Van Pelt with the 1-and-1.
What? Oh, yeah, that was.
Got the free throw.
Second one's good.
Van Pelt hit them both. He's got 7. And Holcomb back on top by 2. Servando gives it up to Connor, near side to Adric. He'll give it up to Eric. Alan Martinez on the bench with 4. Oldham from the right wing. Almost has it stolen away, kicks it out to Hudson. Long 3 right side. Every Bronx that goes up for a 3 ends up on the floor, and the official's standing right there by him.
Yeah, I was saying that one wasn't a fadeaway. He definitely jumped into that one.
Sizemore with it from the left side. Layup good. After tying it up, the Bronx now trail it by 4. Oldham from the left side. Leans in off the glass. After all that, you didn't have the guts to call a foul, so you call a travel. So it goes back to the Longhorns. 6 minutes to play. Sizemore working against Hudson. Van Pelt with it on the near wing, up top. Sizemore thought about the 3, but pulled it back down. Autry loses the handle, chases it down. Holcomb with the basketball. Van Pelt drives. Short, but he got the rebound and put it back up in. Longhorns with 6 straight. Van Pelt in double figures with 11. Bronx tied it up at start of the quarter, but now trail it by 6. Servando surveying the defense. Jump stop in the paint, got it. Timeout called by Lakin. Thirty-second timeout called by Lakin. 5:13 to play. Foul situation, team fouls even at 7, but the Bronx in worse foul trouble. Alan Martinez with 4 fouls, he's on the floor. Connor Hudson on the floor with 3 fouls. Allen with 4. Pablo with 3 fouls. Pablo on the bench currently. Adric with 2 fouls. Holcomb basketball. Cooper Autry to inbound for the Longhorns. Both teams 6-1 on the season. Oh my goodness. Servando's going to get called for a touch foul. That's his 3rd. That'll send Van Pelt to the line for the 1-and-1. There was nothing.
Oh my goodness. I was writing something down, so I didn't see it.
Van Pelt got the free throw. Got them both. Van Pelt with 13. He's 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Holcomb back up to a 6-point lead. Servando jogs it up the floor, guarded by Damon Mason. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Hudson. They work it near side Allen. Allen bounce pass. Servando, reverse layup, got it. Contact, nothing called, but he got the basket. You're just going to have to do it yourself, boys.
There we go.
Mason with his third foul. Fourth foul on Damon Mason. Servando out front, has it picked off. Sizemore with it, and hits the layup.
I thought Coulter was going to be able to get there.
Don't see Servando have his pocket picked too often. Coulter drive, layup, good. Luke Tolbert, near side to Sizemore. Up front to Mason, now left side Tolbert. Still a 6-point Holcomb lead. Cooper Autry, inlet pass, Caden Johnson.
Travel.
What do we call?
A timeout.
Oh my goodness.
And then gets ran over.
Oh, Holcomb saved that possession by getting that timeout. It's a full timeout. Let's take one as well. 3:56 to go. Bronx trail it by 6. You're watching Bronx basketball.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
.356 to play. Will be Holcomb basketball. And a 6-point lead. Longhorns working around the arc. Autry off the screen from Caden Johnson. Find Tolbert on the left side. Tolbert stops off the baseline, hits it from 12. Back to a 6-point lead. I think I said earlier it was 6. It was 4 coming out of that timeout. Allen on the drive. The foul will be on Cooper Autry. That's his third. And Allen will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Third foul on Autry. Allen to shoot the 1 and the bonus. Pablo Areola back into the Bronx lineup. Free throw is good. And Allen hit them both. Allen leading the way with 20. Colbert off the screen from Mesa, hesitates, kicks it to Van Pelt. Into Mesa. Mesa, layup, got it. Mesa turned on Areola and laid it up and in. Mesa with 10. Back to a 6-point Holcomb lead. Alan Martinez off the dribble. They'll have to kick it back out front. Servando, 3, top of the key. Off the back iron. Pablo chasing the rebound down in the corner. Finds Hudson. Off the fingertips of Martinez. Coulter with the drive. Layup, good, he's fouled! Foul is on Van Pelt. That's his second. Good heads-up play by Coulter. The long pass was tipped, but he picked it up. The defense over-pursued. Coulter, too strong. Coulter keeps the rebound alive. Alan Martinez with it. Coulter from the left side, up top to Allen. 2:05 to play. It's a 4-point Holcomb lead.
How is that?
Stolen away by Caden Johnson. Reverse layup, missed. Pablo with the rebound.
And out by Holcomb.
That's going to go that way. Van Pelt stepped on it.
Hey, why is the clock going? Why is the clock going? Why is the clock going? So that ran off about probably 15 something
It's
seconds.
still running.
Yeah. So I had it stopped about 1:56, I believe, ish. Let's see, I'll be able to tell. Stop there, yeah, about 1:56. And they're only going to put 1:45. Oh, that's where I wish we had a little bit of say. Just at least help out the game.
Yeah. Well, if the Bronx get screwed out of 11 seconds,
yeah.
You know, that was right there. Allen in the paint. Gets the loose ball, kicks it out to Hudson. Servando, 3 left wing. High, off the rim, won't go. Allen with the rebound. Oldham gives it back to Allen. Allen in the paint. My goodness. Allen turns.
And one.
Oh my gosh. My goodness. Bronx, golden opportunity over there and nothing called. And a foul out front by Hudson. Van Pelt hit it. Don't call anything on that side, and we get a touch foul on this side. Timeout called. We got one left, Jared. We got a full.
Yeah, got one more.
We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs.
Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
Van Pelt with the second of 2 free throws. Got the roll. Van Pelt with 15. Six-point Longhorn lead. 45 seconds to go. Allen with the layup. Bronx with pressure. Need a turnover. Mesa might be the guy to foul. He's a 41% free throw shooter. And that'll do it. Connor Hudson will foul out of the ball game. It's a situation now the Bronx have got to foul. Sizemore at the line for the 2 fouls. Sizemore hit it. Well, Sizemore might have been the guy to put at the line. He was 0 for 7 on the season up until then. And he came in with, he got 2 of them. Sizemore was 17. Servando steps back, 3. Rattled it. Got it. And a timeout on the floor. Okay, let's see. 15. Another timeout on the floor. It's a full one. We're going to take one as well. 21.6 seconds to go. We'll be back.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
21.6 seconds to go. Holcomb with the lead, and they will have the basketball. Holcomb leading 64-61. Connor Hudson is fouled out of the ball game at 31 seconds to go. Alan Martinez has 4 fouls. Servando and Pablo with 3 fouls apiece. Adria Gomez-Escobel on the floor for the Bronx. Bronx need a steal. Caden Johnson breaks and gets the inbound. Over to Sizemore. 15 seconds to go. Caden Johnson on the sideline, saves it back in, but right to Luke Tolbert.
That was the prayer they needed right there. Just no one in the area.
Johnson was on the sideline, somehow able to save it back in. And Tolbert will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first trip to the line tonight. The foul was on Servando. That's his 4th. 10.6 seconds to go. Big free throws here. Got the first one. Holcomb will pull all Longhorns off the lane, and Tolbert knocks them both down. He's got 13. We've got a timeout. Holcomb with the timeout. 5-point Holcomb lead with 10.6 seconds to go, and it's a full timeout. will be Lakin basketball. 10.6 seconds to go. Second whistle, they've got to be on the floor, and here they come. Adric inbound for Lakin. They're going to double team Servando on the inbound. Servando splits the double team, races up the floor. Long three, off the glass, didn't go. And Tolbert with the rebound, and he'll dribble it out. Bronx are going to lose it. The score of 66-61. And the Bronx will go to 6-2 as Holcomb will improve to 7-1. But quite a ball game. Back and forth, it was nip and tuck. Holcomb led by as many as 9 in the second half. Bronx, their biggest lead was only 2. And that was really leading off the game. They led 2-0. And the crowd will start to file out of here. Really the big difference in this contest, Jared, was free throws in the second half. Looking at Holcomb, they were 12 of 13 in the second half. They finished the game 14 of 19. The Bronx didn't even get themselves to the line but 8 times, but only hitting 3. You miss 5 free throws, you lose by 5. But the big deal is Holcomb got to the line more times and cashed in on them.
Yeah, and free throws are a big game. They play a big role in the game of basketball. And, I know that Coach Schmidt's preached it before, and the game's either won by defending and rebounding. And I mean, you got to make free throws, no matter what the circumstances are. It may not seem like it's going to matter at the first half, first quarter, but when it comes down to it, you kind of look back like, man, maybe wish I could have taken more time or held my follow through. You kind of look back like that was an important free throw.
But the thing is, though, as a team, you want to get yourself to the line a little more often too. 8 times to the line. Every team's going to say we needed to get to the line more. But I'll tell you what, it was a gritty performance. It was the type of game that I really was expecting tonight. 2 teams 6-1. Their only loss on the year was to a 6A team. But it was the type of game that you expect out of Lakin Holcomb. This is Throwback Night, brings back the rivalry. And this is how it used to be year after year, Bronx and Holcomb. So a good night just wasn't good enough for Lakin. And they'll lose it and fall to 6-2 on the year.
But also another thing is when it comes sub-state time, they aren't going to forget who the Bronx were.
Exactly. And you know what? Maybe the Bronx get to the free throw line 19 times and Holcomb only gets to the line 8 times. So a lot of things can happen. And with sub-state, you know what? That's really when it counts. You can celebrate in January all you want to, but a win in January doesn't put you in the state tournament in March. So
exactly.
It was a good win by Holcomb. It was a good ball game. And just unfortunately, the Bronx end up on the short end of the stick. But look at some totals for Holcomb. These are unofficial, but 4 players in double figures. And Braxton Sizemore leading the way with 17 points. Dagan Van Pelt followed with 15. Luke Tolbert with 13. Caden Johnson with 9. And Cooper Autry with 4. Bronx did a good job on Cooper Autry. All 4 of his points coming from the free throw line. But he came in leading the Longhorns in scoring with 14 points per game. For the Bronx, you probably have it better than I do, so I'm going to let you have it.
I don't. I'm off.
You off?
Yeah. That's why I was waiting for you.
Okay, well, I've got Allen with 22.
Okay, I think that's where I was off then. I missed one of his layups.
Okay. I had him 12 in the first half and 10 in the second.
Oh. Well, then.
You had him at 10 in the first half?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had him 10 in the first half. Serve 8. Connor 2, Coulter 2, and Eric a 3. That's what I had for the first half. Which who knows if those added up.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows?
No, so I'm missing a 2 somewhere, and it was probly there late.
Might have been Allen. Yeah, Allen finished with 22. These are unofficial since we can't agree. So, Servando Gonzalez finished with 20. Colter Oldham in double figures. He finished with 10 as well. Connor Hudson finished with 5 before fouling out with 31 seconds to go, and Eric Munson finished with 4. And the Bronx, the big story really, they just battled foul trouble all night long. I'm not going to say that it takes them out of their aggressiveness, because these boys are going to be aggressive all night long. But still, foul trouble, maybe you have to lay off just a little bit. But and Jared's going to hand it off to Coach Schmidt. And we'll wait for him to get in here and not bang his head on the up above. And now we're joined by Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. And, you know, we talked about it earlier in the game. Lakin Holcomb, the rivalry renewed tonight in a place where a lot of games like tonight went down. Yeah. Unfortunately, tonight the Bronx are going to be on the short end of that game. But I'll tell you what, it was a situation in the second half. Holcomb looked to maybe like they might walk away with this, but the Bronx showed some grit and stayed in this game.
Yeah, you know, that's one of our core values. It's something that we've been really stressing as of late is toughness. And, you know, for whatever reason, you know, this day and age, you know, in our society, when things go wrong, people tend to hang their heads, they quit, they make excuses, they blame other people. Not in our program. You know, we're not going to stand for it. And, you know, that's the thing I'm probably most proud of the boys is, you know, we had every opportunity to complain or to quit tonight, and we didn't. They just kept battling. And, you know, we're going to have a lot of success down the road if we can continue to do that.
Oh, exactly. And this is the type of game that the Bronx can definitely build off of. But it was one of those games that, you know, it's one of those things in the world of sports. You learn from adversity, and the Bronx battled a lot of adversity tonight. A lot of things not going their way. But Allen unofficially 22 points, Servando 20 points. But I'll tell you what, Colter Oldham down the stretch when the Bronx were trailing by 6, got a big basket. Yeah. And got a couple big rebounds, kept the ball alive for second chances for the Bronx, but Colter down the stretch was big for the Bronx.
Yeah, I thought Allen was huge, especially when, you know, it's probably one of their jobs was to stop him, but I thought he was really, really good tonight. You know, I thought Serve, you know, he didn't want his better games, but that was their main objective was to stop him tonight.
Yep.
And you know, Mesa, he's a hell of a defender. He was on him all night, and Serve played through that. He battled, still found a way to get 20. You know, but Colt, like you said, Coulter was huge, you know, in the third, fourth quarter, especially there in the fourth. We just got to get him to shoot it more. I want him to shoot it more. I want him to be more aggressive. But, you know, we're asking him to go out there and not just play, but to be a contributor and make plays, you know, as a 15-year-old, you know, in this environment.
Yeah.
And, you know, so he did a pretty solid job. Imagine how good he's going to be when he's 18, when he's a senior, and in this environment. He's going to be a special player. And I thought our other 2 freshmen did a really nice job.
They did.
Considering the environment and their first throwback night. And, you know, Holcomb's a good team, and we were right there with them.
In the first half, it seemed like Alan Martinez, when he had the ball in his hand, he could do almost anything that he wanted to. He really drove the paint, looked at the hole, he took it to the hole consistently in the first half. Was that maybe an emphasis? Is that ever an emphasis with your game plan, or do these guys just recognize what's given to them?
Well, you know,
not that we want to give up secrets.
No, there's no secret what we do. I mean, it's obvious, but
yeah.
You know, we spend a lot of time on our roles and trying to be stars in our role. And, you know, Serve and Allen, part of their role is they have the ultimate green light, and we need them to be aggressive. We thought the first half of the season, believe it or not, we thought Allen missed several opportunities to be more aggressive. You know, Allen wanted this one. He really did. I mean, he, you know, you could see it in him. He wanted to be successful. You know, he wanted to win the game, and it's nothing. You know, a couple times we ran some play calls, but a lot of it is Allen got the ball and he went to go get a bucket on his guy, and that's exactly what he did. So he was really good for us tonight.
Servando, like you said, Holcomb's job was to take him away. He had to just create his points tonight, and he did a good job out front, a lot of step back threes, but we're becoming where we see that a lot from with Servando. Off that dribble, that step back, he's been able to hit it. Maybe not as consistent tonight, but still, he was one of those that had to create his opportunities tonight, but he did a good job, and as a senior, that's what you expect, I guess.
Yeah, you know, if you want to be a special player, you know, you got to be able to make a move and score the ball. You know, you can't just rely on scoring it out of the offense or when you're wide open, you know. You know, they were all over him and denying him and doing a good job, and, you know, he created some shots and made some tough ones, and, you know, it's neither here nor there, but, you know, I thought him and Allen both. I thought we all did a great job of playing through contact, you know, and earning some buckets. But, you know, like I said, we played through a lot of contact, which is good. I would rather him let us play, but, you know, we only shot 8 free throws, you know. So I guess, you know, as aggressive as we say those two guys are, and, you know, we had 63 paint touches tonight, which is over our goal. And we only shoot 8 free throws, you know, so we got to find a way to maybe, you know, be more patient when we get in the lane, more powerful, more poised, and you know, try to go up and score it through contact, I guess.
In a lot of ways, games are won and lost with free throws. The Bronx missed 5, lose by 5, but Holcomb, big with free throws in the second half. They hit 12 or 13 when you had to. So, you know, they were at the line, they hit them. Bronx just didn't have the opportunities to really make a lot of them, but unfortunately, the Bronx fall to 6-2, but it's a non-league game and a chance for the Bronx now to get set for a game Friday maybe, and High Plains League tournament next week, and then it gets big after that because come out of the break, you got Scott City, another GWAC team, you got Goodland, another GWAC team. So, you know, they're probably not the Holcombs, but they're still a GWAC team. They're going to be fast. They're going to be physical. They're going to be aggressive, and the Bronx will be better for it after tonight's game for sure.
Absolutely. That's what's nice about, you know, we got a loss to undefeated state-ranked Dodge 6A school, and then we got a loss to, you know, to Holcomb, you know, another state-ranked team. So, you know, our 2 losses are against very, very good opponents. Yep. So, you know, we're not big on moral victories, but, you know, our goal is never necessarily to win the game. It's to have success, and this game is going to make us much better going into, you know, the league tournament. So, you know, it wasn't one of our goals to beat Holcomb. I know the boys wanted to, but it's an opportunity to get better. We definitely took advantage of it. Very proud of them. I thought they did. You know, that's the thing. You know, when we beat Sublette and we beat Stanton County the last couple games, you know, prior to Christmas break, it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I'm kind of annoyed and I didn't think we played great. But then in the 2 games we've lost this year, I've been very pleased.
Yep.
You know, we want effort, we want toughness, we want passion, and they brought those things and did a good job. So, you know, I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. They did a nice job tonight.
And the thing about it is, this one, remember it. I mean, you can kind of forget it for now, but remember it because I wouldn't be surprised these 2 teams don't meet again at the end of February. Both being in, I believe, are we in the same sub-state?
Yeah, and you know, Brett, that was our goal tonight. Is we have to be able to play well enough away to where they don't want to play us again. You know, that's the message that we have to send. And when you look at, like, last year we won in overtime by 3 or something. Now, very similar score last year. And look how much better we got from that game to when we played in the sub-state semis. That's got to be our goal again. We have to get that much better so that hopefully we can see them again. You know, be better and give ourselves a chance to beat them in sub-state, because if we want to get where we want to go, it's gonna go through them.
It definitely will, and same with them. Yep. They want to get where they want to go. They're going to have to face the Bronx once again. We talked about it earlier, Throwback Night, how the atmosphere, the environment. This thing was loud from the start.
Yeah.
Holcomb brought a good crowd. They were loud. The student section behind the bench. I told Jared, I said, well, we're barely into this, and it's already loud. So that's what this game's designed for,
Absolutely.
to bring this old gym alive, and it did tonight.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to create an atmosphere, a fun environment to play in, a Lakin Holcomb, the old gym, and make it special for the kids. We're all about creating opportunities for kids, and what an opportunity for them. I mean, in my opinion, this is a high school basketball game, high school atmosphere. That's where they should all be, But we appreciate the fans coming out, supporting us, cheering us on. Very proud of the guys, very proud of everybody. So just got to keep it rolling, got to keep getting better.
And I believe they will after tonight. The only thing that wasn't fun is taking the loss, but other than that, it was a great night. And looking forward to getting back to it Friday. And have a great week as always. It's fun. It's fun to talk to you.
Yeah,
I know even sometimes in the worst of times, but it's still fun, and it's always
part of it.
Nice to talk to you.
Yep, same. Appreciate all you do.
You bet, Coach.
Right,
Thanks a lot. Have a good week. We'll talk to you. It's Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx loses tonight by the score of 66-61. And earlier tonight, the Lady Bronx losing to Holcomb by the score of 60-35. Lady Bronx fall to 4-4. The Bronx see their record go to 6-2. Well, that's going to wrap it up here at the Lakin High School Gym. I want to thank everybody for joining us for Bronx basketball here tonight. Unfortunately, the Bronx and Lady Bronx take it on the chin. But we'll get back into action on Friday night. Friday night homecoming in Syracuse coming to town for that contest. And we'll have all the action for you starting at about 10 till 6 with the pregame. Lady Bronx at 6 and the Bronx at 7:30, and homecoming festivities in between games. So until then, everybody have a great week. Take care, and we'll see you down the road on Friday night.